What do you guys, I guess, kind of a little bit of origin story? You know, how did you guys get into the film? Like, what was your inspiration growing up? So, you know, we can start with Joey.
Yeah,
Sure.
Go from there, man. Yeah.
Well, I never thought I'd work in film. I joined the military because I wanted to go to music school. My parents wouldn't pay for it, so I was like, what can I do to get myself to LA and go to Musicians Institute? And so I did that for just about 5 years, just over 5 years. And during that time, I was studying different things. You know, I was kind of in and out of different schools and whatnot, and ultimately decided I don't have to go to music school. I can just be a rock star, you know. So I joined this band and we played for a while, and it had a lot of fun. And when I separated from the military, I was like back in school. I had this plan. I was studying psychology, and it was going to be a long road. But I had a friend who worked in the industry, and he would go and work, I don't know, once every couple of months and work for 2 or 3 weeks and come back home, and he was just a big hippie, you know, Cotter, right? Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
So he'd come back, and he's a massage therapist.
That was after the Air Force or before?
It was during.
Oh, during.
Yeah.
Okay,
so this
during
whole time he's telling me, he's like, dude, you got to come to New Orleans and work in film. And I'm like, whatever, dude. Like, I'm not interested. Like, I love film. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
But I got this plan, and this is what I'm going to do. And I ended up seeing one of his checks. And I'm like, what is this for, like, a month? You know what I mean? Like, how much work was this? He's like, dude, this is a week. And I'm like, what? And my whole world was like, I was just recalculating my entire life. And I'm like, I need 6 years of school. Like, this is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can go make $100K a year starting right off the bat. I'm like, it's going to be great. Mm-hmm. So I dropped out of school and went to work with him in New Orleans. And his brother hired me. And we worked for, I probably worked for about maybe a month. Like 2 days on, I was an additional hire on rigging electric. So I was like hauling all the cables, setting up all the lights. We'd set up, in TV, you set up 3 or 4 sets a day, and then you break those sets down by the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
So you're always, you're ahead of production, then you're chasing production to get out of there. And so I was stoked. I was making, probably $1,000 a week, which is better than, what I was doing in the military probably at that time. But the show got canceled like, as soon as everything was like, figured out. I'm like, I got this figured out. This is going to be awesome. And it gets canceled, and everyone just kind of takes a hiatus because they've been working for years, and they have a bunch of money saved. And I took this huge risk to get out there, so I did all these odd jobs, waited for a couple of months, and then got on another show finally, and got full time, and it was great. I didn't stop working from there.